The firefighters are here. It's like a morning show.
Welcome.
Hello, we're Funhaus.
Hi.
I know you guys aren't here to see us.
Yeah, how many people actually know who we are?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
How many people want to learn more? Alright, that's a good sign.
Pull a book of media and start reading.
Your mic isn't on, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's not on.
That's a joke mic.
I continually say small things just to hope that somebody's turned it on.
Wait.
That's just some of the prop comedy that we do.
The mic is off, Gavin. We just showed you guys a classic there.
Shirley Chaplin.
We'll be billing you on the way out, so just make sure to not leave before you pay. Can we get the laugh track for Lawrence?
Yeah.
And...
There we go.
Okay. That means it's funny.
Feel free to do that through the whole thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Interrupt at any point with laughter or muttering.
Well, should we show a video to establish who we are?
We are and what we do. I don't think this is going to help.
Yeah, that's true.
Which one should we? No.
It's up to you. Mario Party takes like Mario Party's 23 minutes.
That's too long.
Yeah.
That's too long.
The other two are got
People got BlizzCon to go to. I haven't seen God's Chain.
I've only seen the rough cut. I haven't seen the final.
So it'll be a surprise to us.
It'll be a surprise to us too.
Do you guys want to watch that?
Last night, Elise and I got into a bit of a spat.
About?
A little bit of a spat. I don't want to talk about it.
That's right.
This is about my small penis, my impotence.
I understand.
I don't want to get into
that.
it.
I understand.
I don't want to get into its privacy issues. Don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Small penis. Can't get it.
I understand. You don't need to say it again.
Fair
All
use.
Okay.
Can't come.
You don't need to say it again. We get it.
And so while I was on the couch, I started digging through the cushions, and then I found a game there. I found a video game in the couch. And I couldn't bring it in, so I downloaded the God's Chain. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
We didn't get into a spat over my small penis. She knows. She knows it by now. I found this game a long time ago, made a note that it looked like shitty Mass Effect.
Cool. Do you think there's going to be gay sex in this like there was in Mass Effect?
Wow. That was propaganda.
Oh, an alien! I saw an alien!
I feel like we're...
Listen.
Which they wanted to destroy now.
What?
Is he speaking in Spanish?
Coming 2016, Adam.
Wait a minute, that's this year!
But we're playing it. Xbox 360.
I'll see you there.
What?
2016, the only game to come out for Xbox 360.
The game actually looks better now than it did in the full motion video. That's promising, so maybe they're upgrading as the game goes on.
Look at this fucking
See?
high resolution graphics.
Looks like way
He's
better.
got legs. Tons of games can't do that.
Oh.
Here's where I come in and have my really bright vacuum sealed picnics.
Eating breakfast. Fuck, it's so bright in here. What's that noise? Why do you hear that
Space.
noise?
That's
the
the space
sound of
noises.
space.
Wait, go to the red dot. Adam, this is your fault.
He's going
Yeah.
up. He's following the arrows.
This is your fault. He doesn't know what he's doing. There's a red dot. That's
See,
not
but
the
there's
game's
arrows
fault.
on the ground.
But it's going away. Look, it's going away. You got to go
No,
towards
he's
the red
going
dot.
around
going
to
towards
it
it.
because it's a multi-layered ship.
You guys.
I went to the
See,
red
he's
dot.
there.
Oh, okay, good.
Hello, Roger. I have been waiting for you since a long time.
Since a long time.
That's a long time.
I've waited
That's
for
a
someone
long-
since that too.
Right now. Yes, sir.
The moon.
How'd they get this footage?
They must have stolen it from NASA. It's, you know, like the difference between like X-Men and then Ultimate X-Men?
Yeah.
This game was made with $5.
And you destroy all the server stations to break the communications. Be aware of the security cameras and security turrets.
Okay,
Aye,
got
aye.
it.
Now, I don't think this game has many bugs, so if you fuck it up, it's your fault.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! What the fuck? Wait a minute! Hold on a second, every alien. What's the problem?
I just got out of my ship. He told me to look for cameras. Look at this landscape. Look at the world.
You're about to die, by the way.
I know.
Looks like it's made out of jello.
There's skulls up there. Those aliens.
Right there.
I think you're missing really bad.
They're coming. Missing. You're
Look,
missing.
you see how bad the shots are? They're going way wide.
That's Adam. What a showdown! Look at all those bullets.
Wait, why can't you fire?
They're aimed on sights.
It won't
He
let me.
never has to reload?
What's he doing?
I think I'm reloading.
How long does it take?
Adam, you got it.
Turn around and shoot the alien in the head.
Put the ammo in the gun,
Doesn't
Adam.
reload.
Well, how many shots do you... Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
See if you can go in your ship again. Maybe you have to do it in there.
No, you can't
Over there.
go in
Look
your
right
ship.
there.
That's crazy.
Look, you can go in his ship
Yeah,
right
but
there.
if it leads through to the other landscape on the other side.
Listen to this music. You got the beat on him.
Oh, he's missing.
Watch out. Stay down.
He's missing. He's missing.
No, don't run into his fire. Stay below.
There we go. Oh, cool.
He can't see. His eyes are. Everything's so bright.
I gotta get away from his Al Capone gun.
You can never die either, by the way. It doesn't matter.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
He's almost dead.
No, you can't die.
Adam, you're almost dead.
Here, so P, press E to exit. I didn't want to quit the whole thing.
Oh, look, it took you to
Oh.
crash.in. The
Oh!
God's Chain 2?
Try multiplayer.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
There's
real
nobody
well.
there.
There's gonna be 1,000 people
I
waiting
think
to
War
queue
is
up
the
with you.
popular one.
No. You need a password. Are you starting a server right now? Oh, there, look, it's doing it.
Oh, you're joining.
So when does it start the game?
You're in.
Nice, okay. All right, everybody at home who's watching live, if you guys want to join our server, ASDADAS, and the password's ASDAASDAS.
There's a turret. What's it aiming at? What are you shooting
What
at,
is it,
sir?
turret?
What do you see, boy?
What's going on? What scared you?
What's wrong? Why can't you aim it?
Come on, Adam.
Adam,
1-to-1.
aim it, come on.
Turret's done with
Take
me.
him out. Boom!
Whoa! It hit your screen!
Look like Area 51.
Can you back out? Quit.
Quit.
ASD.
Quit server. End session. Because it's probably VR.
We'll just
Try
try
this
it again.
How are the reviews for this?
Mostly positive.
There are no trees in this level.
Crass Gaming. Oh, shit!
Oh man, right
You're
into
down.
the... Wow, he
You're
got you
down.
that time.
All right, back in it! Oh, you're
gotcha.
down again.
Why
Down
do
here.
they
Oh!
why do they spawn you backwards? There we go.
There
All
we go.
right.
Okay, all right.
Reload. Oh, you don't need to. You have 8 shots. You have full 8 shots. It's full.
He's clicking.
Oh, you can't fire. Uh-oh.
Stop giving the game the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, watch out! They're moving in on you, Adam!
Use your knife. Use
They
your
got
knife.
a beat on you, Adam!
Switch anymore.
Adam!
All right, hold on. Restart.
Run!
Restart. We're gonna get this.
You got
oh,
that guy!
shit, the alien fell down.
You Mario jumped him.
That's it. Okay. Figured it out. I just gotta jump on his head.
You gotta restart, man. Hit P. R. There we go.
The frame rate gets a lot better once you get outside this room.
Yeah, it's really bogged down with space.
Well, there's a lot of
sounds.
there's a lot
Because
of
they
graphics.
wanted to impress you.
Wait, I'm already on the planet.
Oh, you're already here. Oh, no.
Yeah.
We'll just take care of it
Adam.
ourselves.
Adam. Zero gravity!
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You died.
Oh, okay. You gotta be careful. Let's do that again.
Trees. Look at this world. It goes on forever and ever.
Oh, there's some red. Oh no, that's the.
That's the ship. Yeah, just walk towards the edge.
Okay. Wow,
Oh boy.
beautiful
Oh,
planet.
what happens when you?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Infinity space! You're like David Bowie. You're the spaceman.
This is my life.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Hold on. Let's alt tab out of this. We'll play another game.
And let him keep falling.
Yeah, let it keep falling.
Can you Google God's Chain 2?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh.
There it is. It's right there.
there we go.
God's Chain Strange
Life
End.
End. Agent 777. You love spy stuff.
I love spy stuff.
And that's a spy right there.
Extreme forklifting.
Oh. All right. Did you get all that? There we go. First person.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
No. Forklifts,
You
you
gotta
gotta
go
turn.
straight
They have to
on.
be in a right angle.
Straight on, Adam. Adam. You gotta pick it up. Nope.
Oh no.
No, that's not right.
Back
See
up.
where the arrow says to go in?
You see how your wheels turn independently of the front wheels? There you go. Now we're talking.
All right, cram it in.
Yeah, I gotta get some speed to do this.
Boom.
Nope. Nope.
Almost.
I don't think this is what they meant by extreme.
This is pretty extreme.
Yeah.
You see how fast he was going?
You
hear
did
the
leave
music?
skid marks over there.
I leave skid marks everywhere I go.
Forkalicious.
It's funny too. It's a funny game. These sorts of games give me appreciation for
No Man's Sky. Instead of cursing, they go like, hey, you know, like, Fork your mom.
Yeah, this job is so forking
They
lame.
go, fork me right in the asshole. Am I right?
Why do they say asshole but not fuck?
Well, they don't want to curse. Hey, I found your wife last night. Forked her right in her asshole.
But he still said asshole though.
Yeah.
That's kind of a curse.
Until all the shit came out.
I was playing Goofy before because doesn't seem like there's much to do, but now I'm.
Whoa! Uh-oh, I don't know what happens if you turn that
Fork me!
over. Never turn over the forklift.
Achievement complete. Nice work, Adam. You must have
Never
known there was an achievement.
Wait, I got an idea. Alt tab out of this.
Oh, and then open it up
and
another.
I'll play another game.
Okay. All right.
Checking on this guy.
Oh no! Cool. That's so. It's just like Interstellar. He's traveling.
He's through a black hole.
Yeah, he's traveling through time.
Do you think he's gonna come out the other side looking like one of the aliens? All right. Find one of their other God's Chain games.
What do you mean?
Like, look up one of their games that they have.
Oh yeah.
Dude, click enter games page. It says right there. That's how you play the game.
Oh!
There it is.
I'm not afraid of anything, like ghost or witch, because nothing like this exists in this world.
What did it say?
If you think the shit! If you think the same, then you are wrong.
God's Chains 2.
We don't need to watch this.
Yes, we do.
I'm already in for this one. They already has my money.
I know, but don't you want to know where the story goes? We should just do a series where you just watch trailers for games I know.
Oh no!
So just to catch everyone up, a recap. Previously on the God's Chain. Look at this
Futuristic
world.
society.
It's sci-fi fantasy. Lawrence's favorite genre.
Why is he doing this?
He's just in the model back to default.
Oh yeah. Oh no! Why would they stop?
It's like, is that good? Cut. Whoa! Not the face.
No, nobody contacted. His hand's sucking into his body.
Can I reload? Yep.
Agent 777, baby. That one's downloaded. Let's play. There's you. That's you, James.
In Seattle. It's just like Infamous.
Okay, this is a mobile game.
Kill 100 bad guys.
No problem. It's all just like white women shopping.
There's the right.
Oh, it's like the Matrix. Oh, I see. Okay.
They're shooting you though. There you go. There you go.
Well, now we're talking.
That's a combo. Can you control that gun to your right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Destroy the vans, it said.
Boom. I know. I just wanted to see if it exploded, and it did.
Everything works in this game.
It's crazy.
The spy genre is their game.
Well, where's the other van?
There's another turret over there.
Yeah.
Oh no, Adam.
Oh no.
Oh, Adam.
All the killing, he murdered himself.
No one, no one ever jumped into that post.
Dang it.
No.
Everything went wrong.
We did a good job on that video. That was actually one of our editors, John, who edited that. He did a fantastic job. So, yeah, that's what everybody does in Funhaus. Everybody actually produces, and I feel like it comes through in our video.
I'm just realizing that you have a wireless mic, so you can kind of like do the walk and talk. There you go. That's good. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, so this is the TEDx portion of our presentation. I figured I should probably tell the audience this first before I told Funhaus.
Break it down.
Lay it on.
Be you.
I just found out that I have gonorrhea.
We knew, Bruce.
What? You knew? Yeah. All right, well, I'll come back then. All right. You can cure that with I think it's, what, antibiotics, right?
Penis.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
You can get gonorrhea in like your eye.
Elise? Do you have something you want to tell us?
Bruce has gonorrhea.
What other places could one get gonorrhea?
That's a great question.
Let's Google it.
This is Rocco's computer?
Absolutely.
All right.
Lawrence suggested also we check his history.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you may want to do that too. Is Rocco in the room? Oh, he's back there talking.
He's busy.
We're not going to bother him.
He's talking during our panel. We're allowed to look up his browser.
John is Gonorrhea, I believe.
I also find it hard to believe that in this day and age, a civilized man would keep browsing history on.
Oh, what? We're not Wi-Fi? Hold on. I got a hotspot.
Alright, somebody else got a hot spot in their eye.
Right here. So you guys want to hear something funny? We did this thing for LA Podfest. They asked us to come out to it.
Oh, that wasn't a joke.
And so we had to kind of do, what was it, like almost 90 minutes?
Yeah.
We didn't prepare anything because they didn't really care about us.
Well, I mean, that's complicated. But essentially, there was a window on when we would be allowed to have the content. So we couldn't do anything remotely contextual in terms of time. So we just had to show up and talk in the ether for whatever. Also, I didn't want to dedicate any prep time to it because no one was going to see it, and we weren't getting paid for it. It was a good deal, pretty much all around. So yeah, we just showed up at some hotel on Saturday to like talk to 5 people. We ended up watching the Turbo Kid trailer like 4 or 5 times in a row. And somehow we made that go to 60 minutes, so you're in the middle of that right now. Maybe a good time to reflect on your life decisions. Everything that drove you here right now.
All right, so I'm going to honor the audience here. Please do not connect to my phone.
I cannot show password.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. Just in case. I mean, we're going to use this to check out Rocco's history. So you know, the password is Gonorrhea.
There's no point in doing that now.
They're going to be nice.
You click show.
Remember, don't connect. Please do not. I noticed there's no phones up here. I appreciate that.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, let's see if this works. I don't see any phones out there. So the point of that Podfest story was that we ended up having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of shooting from the hip and dicking around, and so I think we might want to do that with you guys.
We also found out that there are untold treasures. So everyone's familiar with bad movies. Oh boy, we're so clever because we figured out the room for that. We think we've discovered hidden pay dirt. We don't think anyone has leveraged bad movie trailers yet. And there are a whole lot more of those, and they're way easier to find. Oh, yes! No!
Please respect my disease.
Quick, look up the trailer for Tiptoes, 2003.
You got it.
What the hell is Tiptoes, Elise?
Watch trailer. You might remember it.
What is this man doing in the bathroom? A walk down the aisle.
Stevens, she's very lucky.
Just have these money not discouraged. Is just a beginning.
Is this the whole movie?
Yeah, they're kind of like
Showing the whole thing.
This must be why no one saw it.
Matthew McConaughey, Patricia Arquette, and in the role of a lifetime.
I'll do it.
There are a lot of problems with this movie.
Is that a real movie?
It's a real movie, 2003.
That could have been at like the beginning of Tropic Thunder or something.
Wow.
That's sweet. That movie was real cool. We should watch it.
I like off the top the implication that the wildest and craziest thing a couple can do is oral sex. I don't know, that was like 12 years ago.
Well, if she was a little person or a dwarf, then she wouldn't have to bruise up her knees.
I've heard similar arguments for other.
Yeah, Lawrence, what is the wildest you can do?
Oh, now? I mean, well, geez. I'll have to think about that for a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna let you think about that. We'll come back to you.
So I was reading that the director did a cut and edit of this movie, and then the studio fired him.
Oh.
And they recut it. So like,
There it is.
this movie was terrible, but there was a worse cut. There's something worse than this. Gary Oldman's best role? Maybe.
Peter Dinklage has said the original director's cut, which screened in Austin, Texas, was gorgeous. Yeah, they ruined the movie. They turned such a beautiful concept like that into something just to make another buck.
What was the concept?
Not sure. And I just watched the whole thing.
Do you think Rocco has LimeWire we can download?
Oh, he must.
You have Tiptoes on here? I bet
He doesn't, he should.
He also has a time machine back in 2004.
We'll add that too. We're gonna do that.
Okay, I think I got it. I have seen video of, well, you guys already saw Gonorrhea Eyeball, so it doesn't matter.
That was not bad.
Yeah, no, I saw a video of a lady with a prolapsed anus. And somebody grabbed it like a sock, and then ate that out.
Oh!
And then another dude came and had sex with that while she was holding it, outside.
This is fun.
Now there's plenty of weekend left for all you guys if you want to try that.
How many people here are still interested in learning more about Funhaus?
Most of them are not
The good thing is when you're dealing with Mega64 fans, you guys are already here. You're already with us on this, eating out a sock ass or whatever. You've been here for years.
Well, that's all I had planned for this panel.
Tiptoes. We should have gone out on that.
Well, hold on. Go into his history. Let's check.
Oh, his history? Well, I don't think he's so
He's not even paying attention. Look, there's nothing there. What's he doing? Check it out.
Okay, so here's what his controversial Tiptoes trailer. I got a real.
Oh, there we go.
What else we got?
Walt Disney World.
He's checking out Walt Disney World.
Inbox, Mega64 mail. We won't click on that. Okay, so
Oh, he lost his credit card.
Lost his credit card.
No.
Apparently someone snuck into his laptop and his browser history got all his credit card information. Hate it when that happens.
Well, it turns out he was a pretty clean individual. He didn't never roll. Nice job, Rocco.
I guess Mr. Hoy's lights is torn. Let me know what. That's all I have for that.
Would it be justified for actual acting dwarves to be upset that Gary Oldman was one of their roles?
Absolutely.
Tall washing.
They're whitewashing. Kind of.
I don't know.
Height washing?
Yeah. Well, it's weird because there have been a number of golden ages for dwarf actors. One would argue we're in one now, even though the ensemble movie's kind of gone. And yet Star Wars, which is just a boon for them, Wizard of Oz. There are certain watershed moments for dwarf acting. One could argue Game of Thrones, but that's just a one-off. So I feel like this movie was meant to usher in another wave of
Golden age of midgets?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use that term. Well, I think dwarves.
Oh, is it dwarves?
Yeah.
They even corrected somebody in the trailer. Maybe you gotta be considerate to these.
Well, I thought it was like short people or something. Isn't that what we're supposed to say? Short people?
Little people.
I mean, you can just call them people.
You know what?
Yeah, just call them people.
That's okay, too.
Come on.
Sorry, I apologize.
Have any of you guys ever been to the Culver Hotel in downtown Culver City?
Wow.
No, it never stops.
Well, all the munchkins from the Wizard of Oz stayed there.
Gary's there.
No.
Yeah, crazy orgy, right?
Crazy orgies in the Culver Hotel. So if your parents are ever visiting LA and you want to show them some history, take them to the hotel and tell them about the crazy orgies. Well, what's next?
Is anyone else here pissed about the fact that Johnny Depp is going to be in where the wild things are, Fantastic Beasts and where the wild things are?
He's Grindelwald.
Who?
Do you know that, Bruce?
No, I didn't know that.
Johnny Depp's going to be in it. They ran out of British actors.
SMH.
Madonna's next. That's all I had for that joke.
Well, we can take questions from. I don't know if anybody. Does anybody
have any questions for us?
You know,
the guy with the camera does.
No, hold on, here. This guy's got a Funhaus shirt on.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's one person.
Go up there at any point. We're gonna leave the microphone on.
You can interrupt.
Hi guys, I'm a pretty big fan. I have a shirt with this lanyard. I watch Fritz and Fritz, and it's really one of my favorite shows.
That's our Dungeons & Dragons series. We do Dungeons & Dragons. We're nerds.
It's really cool.
Bricks, baby.
So, and I've been, kind of like dissecting the story a lot. And I wanted to ask Elise, your character, Remo, I think there's it's kind of a fan theory. I've been talking about it on Reddit a lot. Does your character actually have familial bonds with possibly a mother and a daughter?
Remo, never heard of such a thing as like a mother or a daughter. It's not gonna make sense to anybody.
That's your character from Dungeons and Dragons.
If you've been to the Culver Hotel, you'd understand.
So Remo's like, I can tell you this because nobody else here cares, but Remo does have like a mother and sister back home, and he does really want to get back to them, but he's afraid of showing his sensitive side. So hopefully one day he's reunited, or they're dead, like Gladiator, by the time he gets back. We'll find out.
Let me clarify, these are all fake characters, this is all made up, no real things here at all.
Like Tiptoes.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for
Thanks for
clarifying.
watching it.
Thank you for the question, wow, geez. You don't need to clap for him.
Hey, so I know we talked earlier, but now since I kind of got you all in the group, it's more of a comment rather than a question. Right before Game Days, my second year, 2014, I just got relapsed from Crohn's disease, and at the time I was like about 90 pounds, and I remember coming out to Game Days and beating everyone, and like I honestly like nothing but like skin and bones. I was like extremely skinny, and I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease for 4 years. But ever since like I'm kind of watching you guys, you kind of always have like that, I won't say fitness attitude, but always been kind of aimed towards fitness in a way. It was kind of, you know, kind of in that general sense. And ever since then, it's always kind of built up a lot of confidence and just kind of, what's he say, like, yeah, more or less just confidence, just trying to help build my muscles and just trying to get a lot more healthier in life. And since like in the last 2 years, like I did a complete 180 in life. And again, you guys are helping motivate me to like just to get a lot healthier and a lot better. And I can't thank you guys enough. There's a whole bunch of other people, but you guys are definitely a huge asset to that, and I can't thank you enough.
Fucking awesome. Congratulations. Thank you for the comment. You did more than we did.
Alright, new fan here, and I learned just now that you guys like watching bad movie trailers. I just wanted to ask the question, have you ever seen the trailer to a movie called Dweegons and Leprechauns? And that is a real movie, I'm not making.
We're going to look it up right now. Right now.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Dweegons?
How do you spell it?
D-W-E-E-G-O-N, like dragon, but not.
Like.
I saw a porno with the same taglines.
That's my gift to you.
We're going to need that man escorted out.
The answer is yes, we have seen the trailer for that movie.
Nice try, writer, director, conceptual artist. Would you like to invest?
I guess I should explain why I hugged that guy. I also was diagnosed with cancer like 2.5 years ago. Loved you guys, saw you guys do Achievement Hunter. I gotta say you're more badass for coming here than Achievement Hunter because you came here. That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess my question, I don't know if it's been canceled yet. Sex Swing, the animated series. Anything you can say? I don't know.
You haven't even watched
What's
it yet.
your question? Do you have any information? Like, are we gonna see any people from?
It is currently being animated right now. It has been written and is currently being animated. We know what everything basically looks like.
We have all the secrets, and we're not giving you any.
So basically, we only have limited experience in our careers with like animation, 2D animation. So smartly, I think we defaulted all of that to Rooster Teeth Animation Department. Jordan from RT Animation and Camp and everything, he's directing. And thus far he's doing a great job. So we're kind of at the point where we're kind of in anticipation too. We know what the episode's supposed to be about, but we'll see how it goes.
I can tell you one thing. We're going to dress up in the costumes on Thursday and go do the voiceover for the show.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're not going to film that though. That's just for us.
In that case, guys do you have any Ruby spoilers?
Do we have any Ruby spoilers?
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely not. We don't. They don't get that anywhere close to us because they know we ruin it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In case you're wondering, we're doing an animated series about a fake band. Similar to Metalocalypse, but they were an actual band. We're not.
Yeah.
We are a fake band.
No, just town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we kind of bit their thing and just made it ours, but with less creative.
In my defense, I've never seen a full episode.
Neither have I. I've never seen any of it.
Hi, so I'm a brand new fan. I'm gonna go home and watch you guys and show you guys to some of my friends.
Are you sure?
Sorry.
Yes.
Be careful.
We will be following. No going back.
I'm sorry, I committed myself to it. So I think the umbrella term is little people, and then there's midgets and dwarves and dweegans and leprechauns.
Little people.
And that was mostly. I just wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
This is just for education.
And you find a magical totem in a faraway land that shoots you with eye lasers and makes you shrink. What then classification are you?
A dwiddle person.
Hey, I don't know if any of you guys are active on Tumblr, but we just found a new class you can make a term for. So I get on that. That's how you put a stake in the ground, right?
Yeah.
You name anything?
Dwiddle person.
Oh yeah.
Dwiddle.
Yeah.
Dwiddle can.
I'm dwiddle fluid. Does that mean you just like normal height and not a leprechaun?
I don't know the pronouns for me. That's a contradiction in terms, Mike. You only become a dwiddle when you.
That's what he's saying though. It's a clear.
No one's born a dwiddle.
No, but everyone is dwiddle. It's just
You're dwiddle fluid. It's fine.
If you're cis dwiddle, then you're normal dwiddle. Right? Or not normal. Normal is the wrong term to use.
Can you be trans dwiddle? You can be trans dwiddle, right?
Yeah. A trans dwiddle is a shrunken person who thinks that they're tall.
Wait, this is a genuine question. You can't be cis and trans at the same time, can you?
Depends on the
I
day.
didn't think so.
No, everybody says no.
They're opposite by definition. You can?
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. We've got a debate.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. New panel. Trump the proper banner.
My understanding of cis was that you identify what you were born as.
Oh yeah, we don't know. We're just asking questions.
So if you're a cis dwiddle, that means you had to be a dwiddle naturally?
Yes. Let's watch the whole trailer again.
This guy has a question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry, your question?
I guess it's for James and Elise. I really love your Muppet content on your personal channels, and I would really love for more episodes or more content to be produced, and also probably spread to the Funhaus episodes or channel.
Disease.
But so I would like to ask about that, and also for a question for Lawrence and Bruce. What do you guys think about Sombra?
You guys want to answer?
So the Muppet thing.
It's a matter of time for people that don't know. We do like a weird Muppet show on James' personal channel. I love Muppets. It'd be great to have a Muppet on like maybe open house sometime. I don't know if it's a possibility ever, but yeah, I would love to do more. It's just a matter of time. But Sombra, that's topical because it's BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Make it away, toys.
Lawrence?
It's the exact same formula that happens every time there's ever a changed enemy. Everybody says it breaks everything, and then a week later people figure it out. So whatever.
We were talking about it in the car on the drive down. They're like, oh, invisibility, in the trip, it's a game called Overwatch. Everyone play Overwatch? So the new character's a hacker. She can go invisible. She can teleport. She can do all kinds of stuff. And in like everyone's always worried about her powers. But one of the things is like if she takes damage when she goes invisible, and she pops back up again. So you get Diva who just sprays damage everywhere, or you get a Bastion or a Winston who can put damage all over the place. Protects you.
I'm looking forward to it. You ever played Team Fortress 2 with a spy?
Oh yeah, that's.
Spy was invisible. That was fine. Yeah, it was no problem. So same deal.
Yeah.
They're like mathematical. They figured everything out 1,000 years before we even get to touch anything. They're geniuses. So cool.
Anyways, fuck BlizzCon.
Yeah. BlizzCon's Hi. Did we get those badges? We didn't get any.
No, we didn't get any BlizzCon badges. So we're just.
Game day!
I know you guys have been through a lot throughout the years, but I was always wondering, what was the weirdest thing you guys ever encountered or you guys experienced together?
The greatest thing,
The greatest life event?
Did you say weirdest?
Weirdest.
Oh, weirdest.
Karaoke at the Star was pretty great.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but wait, Lawrence was Lawrence
Lawrence, I don't think Lawrence had arrived yet.
Lawrence missed out on that one.
So Lawrence wasn't there. So when we were in Sydney for RTX, or Rooster Teeth convention, we had like a day to kill or so before the event started, and so there's a casino, like I guess the biggest casino, or second largest casino in Australia. We went there, and it's really designed to attract like mainland Chinese businessmen. So they had a bar there that was doing karaoke, but it was all like singing in Mandarin and Cantonese and stuff like that. But it was amazing to watch. And there was this one guy who set up a camera and like he kind of set it up with a bottle, and then he went up and performed. So he recorded himself singing
from his own table.
Yeah.
And so we walked in front of his camera a number of times.
Yeah.
As he was singing.
Yeah.
And like stared at it to make sure he knew.
Yeah.
There's a video of us walking in front of a camera while this guy sings karaoke.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
That can't be the weirdest thing though. Man, I think going to work every single day is the weirdest thing.
It's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know. We're used to everything. We just watched that trailer. We're here with you guys. Weird is kind of part of our MO. Oh, you think of something?
Well, there was that shit, I'm trying to remember his name. There was a dude I found a crazy mystic in the back of a bar in Austin.
Oh,
that was just you though.
Oh, that was Cable. Yeah.
Cable. Yeah, Cable.
Tell him about Cable.
Cable and his friend's name I never got. So, one of the things I discovered early on when I started binge drinking is that if you just sort of give yourself up to the randomness of the universe, it will often deliver you into weird places. I've always don't do that, by the way, because it could be dangerous. But I have virtually no regard for my own personal safety, so I'm allowed to sort of do that. There was one night where I got drunk and I was just walking around downtown Austin, just going to various bars and talking to random people. And then there was this bar that just had like this hallway, so I just walked down it, and I went through this door, and then I went up this flight of stairs, and there was this Matthew McConaughey like doppelganger. It had like a bandana tied around his forehead. He was like smoking weed, and he had his like buddy, and they were just like smoking out. And I was just looking around, and he pointed at me. He was like, "Hey, you look like you're from Los Angeles."
Hey, Mr. Sombra.
Basically, I was like, "Shit, you got me. I am from Los Angeles." He's like, "I do." And then we just started talking, and he was like going on about life and the universe, and then he would drop these really weird directed statements that he fucked his friend's girlfriend. And he would like go on and on about how people lost their way, man, they don't believe in love anymore, and they're like letting women do stuff. Okay, whoa. Yeah, like I was cool with like the weed and the peace and love, but that was weird. And I'd be like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, you know women, man. It's like they're like bacon and they bend over and they know you can see stuff. Dude, it sounds like a girl was just in the kitchen making dinner and you were ogling her, and then you either fucked her or tried to fuck her, and that created an incident, and now you are here homeless. I don't know. Working that story in reverse was kind of interesting, especially because I was really drunk and he was really high. But he had a little buddy who was just
we're just reading about lesbian sex once. You keep going.
Pranking you.
Rampant lesbian sex. Keep going. Hold on now. Well, finish the story.
I got distracted. I eventually had to like get out of there, which is weird because as the conversation kept going, it became increasingly more likely he was going to ask me for money, which he did, and then I tried to leave, and then I don't know, it got weird, oddly confrontational. But I just had to. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. I also like got into / broke up a bar fight that night. It's kind of a, you know, when there's a big human tussle and you jump in there, it's hard to tell which side of it you're on.
You're like the Crow.
I agree. Okay, I've only seen the first third.
That's a normal weeknight for Lawrence too, but
yeah,
that's normal. That happens almost all the time to him.
That's the thing. Like to me, the weird side of humanity is the normal one. The normal one is just people pretending and being fake. Craig Stephan White's kind of approach to life. It's kind of deep thoughts. I don't want to blow anyone's mind or anything. But that's why whenever somebody asks for like strange or weird experiences, it's hard to say because they're all weird. Yeah, you gotta change that.
Keep going. There we go.
Getting rather tapped out.
I had another question. Does Spool ever brag that he was right about No Man's Sky?
Does Spool brag that he's right?
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I mean, he does. We saw him tweet about it.
Yeah. But I mean, we haven't talked to him about it. I'm sure he would say that he was right.
Spool doesn't return our phone calls.
And that's a literally true statement. We've gone to several events and called him, and he just doesn't call back.
We'd like to hang out with him at some point.
If you see him,
Yeah, let him know. Grab him. Grab him and let him know.
Tell him to come say hello.
Thank you guys.
never let him go.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey.
So I like demo disc a lot. I was wondering what we should decide to add the Rule 34 image search as a part of that series, and also as a side question, what do you think is the worst video game you play, the worst demo you play as a part of that?
Wasn't that?
It must have been. I mean, Adam has like this weird, like, productive ADD. For those of you that don't know, there's another person in our group, Adam Kovic.
He's on vacation. Otherwise he'd be here.
He's on vacation, otherwise he'd be here. But he kind of just does things while Bruce and I, generally the bit is that Adam does things while Bruce and I vamp or do shtick or something, right? We try and find humor in whatever we're doing. And then, yeah, there was some time where he must have just gone down a rabbit hole. I don't know, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like this desktop wallpaper. This is just kind of how things happen. It's just kind of,
Well, as I recall, and from editing, and I can kind of see the evolution. So the way it started was they would be copying over files from the disk, and Adam, being an ADD producer, figured something had to happen while they were doing that. So he started looking up Flash games, and then it would just be whatever contextual Flash game it was. And then Bruce, ever the intelligent producer, realized that people like looking at naked people having sex. So Adam would punch in something Flash game, Bruce would say, add the word sexy. And then they started playing porn Flash games, and then that led to just them looking at full-on porn in a YouTube video.
so sometimes you don't want to have to play the game.
No, you just want to get right to the full-on.
You just want to know what a female version of Star Fox would look like naked.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. Now, I understand. If you guys are under 18, you may want to avert your eyes.
You're going to look at the eye.
Everybody doing that? Who's under 18 here? Nobody's raising their hand?
That's just Crystal.
It can't be.
That's a Pornhub video.
Furry border.
What is that?
What's a furry border video? So yes, please don't overestimate our talents in editing or producing, because porn is mostly what drives that show's popularity.
I'm curious what shopping would bring or maps.
Probably $1 a pillow.
Well, let's see.
What was the other question?
Oh, what was the worst demo that you played?
Worst demo that we played. Something that didn't work, probably.
And like any real-time strategy is typically pretty garbage. For us, for our group.
The one that we did one that's going up this Monday, and it's actually Elise, Lawrence, and I, because everyone else is out. And Lawrence,
I'm so sorry.
Lawrence managed to, Elise is pretty confident no one's gonna like it. I thought it was hilarious.
I thought it was funny. We watched it.
Lawrence found some demo for a game called, what's the, Galapagos?
Oh yeah, Galapagos.
And it looked like it was going to be some sort of like sim life type weird thing. As soon as the game allowed you to do anything, we had to watch like a 5-10 minute cutscene. As soon as it let you do anything, it just crashed. And stuff like that is the worst. When you have to sit there and wait, and then it's like, all right, now I'm actually going to play something, and you think it's going to work, and then it crashes. Because then it just feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering my question.
Thank you. Top 10 cat movies.
I really like the movie podcast, and I was wondering if you guys plan on doing more, and if so, what movies you were thinking about?
Movie podcast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we would love to do more.
A talking cat?
No, I think we'd like to talk about Doctor Strange at some point. But I don't know what else.
I feel like when the awards season is on us, maybe just to do like an Academy Award podcast, all our fave noms.
We dress real formal, but only from the waist up. So we're just in like underwear.
We spray paint Lawrence gold.
Oh, we give him away the Golden Lawrence.
I've been getting paler lately, so I could use a bit of a touch up.
Also, we'd love to have Mega64 on a podcast at some point. If you guys are ever in LA, come up and YouTube or podcast.
Thank you.
Hey there, guys. Big fan. I was a Halo kid, so I watched all the Halo stuff. I know you two weren't really a part of that, but you're still cool. I was wondering, what was the like the most angry, like fuming moment you've ever had with Matt Peak? Like, what's the angriest you've seen him?
Seen him?
Yeah.
He gets angry at, so we have a dog-friendly office, so like we'll bring in our dog Benson, and Omar has a dog Bender. The thing is, like, they're both good dogs, but Bender really loves Omar, and so anytime Omar leaves, Bender whines and whines and whines and sits at the door and whines, even though he's like 8 years old and should know by now that sometimes when you go on the other side of the door, you come back.
It's funny because then he won't go near Omar when Omar's back.
Yeah, and then Omar will be like, good boy, and I'll try and pet him, and Bender pulls away. But for some reason, Matt Peak just can't stand it, and he likes dogs. He likes animals a lot. But just the constant whining just really gets to him, and so he'll just quietly be editing, and they'll be whining, and he'll just go, "Shut up, Bender!" Like just scream, which that Peak never gets above. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Matt Peak never gets above like -20 on the decibel level, and this is pretty crazy when he gets angry. He gets angry with his computer.
Yeah,
himself.
He loves to edit so much that if Premiere ever takes a little long to load or crashes, he gets so frustrated and angry that he will then swear at the program.
Yeah.
But then he gets back to editing, and he usually gets back out. So. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange and disconcerting to ever hear him express anger.
He's gonna kill us all.
He will absolutely. He'll be really good at it too.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
He doesn't get mad at people though. He usually only gets mad at dogs and computers.
Also, after he's had like a couple beers, he's like a completely different person.
He doesn't shut up.
Really?
It's the best. It's the best.
But then he apologizes that he's talking too much.
Love him.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. He was an angel.
He didn't want to be here today.
This is a pretty basic question, and sort of answered before, but Mega64 Funhaus collab, or possible version 4.1 cameo? Yeah.
Hey, I'd love to.
No, we don't like Mega64.
I mean, no. Absolutely not.
I've heard that they're kind of stupid
and difficult to work with.
Yeah. So,
body odor.
Probably not.
And sometimes they throw events, but the only people that they can get to like come and do panels during it are like really kind of low level.
Yeah, like
very loser groups.
C tier.
I would love
C tier.
Yeah, C tier. Yeah. I'd love to do something with them. I remember E3 2 years ago. Not Rocco, but
What was his name?
What was his name?
You guys, he was on the Rooster Teeth stage.
He's an anime game translator.
What was it?
Andrew.
It was Andrew.
Andrew came on the show.
Project Wind Whistler!
That's what it was.
Project Wind Whistler. And it wasn't like backstage, but we were waiting because we all had like different things that we had to do for the show. And we were all watching his thing with tears in our eyes. Just laughing so hard and loving every single minute of it. And the radio action montage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I went, oh, there it is.
We'd love to, yeah.
Thank you. All right, last question. I think that's it.
Hey guys, so I know you say Demo Disc is going to be wrapping up soon. Are you going to make Wheelhouse more frequent to like go in its place maybe, or
We're theorizing that Demo Disc is wrapping up soon. There's still a huge pile of discs. It's just like now it's getting to the point where, like kind of like Lauren said, we are producers and we're seeing the same games over and over again. And we don't want it to get stale. But someone just earlier gave us a whole binder full of like PlayStation discs. So we're gonna try and find a way to do other games. There it is. We're gonna try and find a way to get other stuff and maybe build. We're gonna need those. This is our business strategy that you're destroying right
That's
here.
your future, bros?
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna try and figure out a way, but we also do want to keep doing Wheelhouse because, especially with Steam Early Access and stuff, there's like a ton of junk just on Steam now too.
Is it what's announced right now?
What's that?
Wheelhouse once a month right now is about?
Kind of ish, yeah.
It's whenever we have time.
Yeah. Try to make it more frequent, you thinking?
I think we'd like to. I really like that show. I know Peter really likes that show, and Adam does too. It takes a lot out of us, and it's also usually typically a pretty long edit. But Wheelhouse, it has the potential to be an infinite series. So I think we're going to do it like we'd like to do it more.
It seems strange to describe it as work, but like there's certain videos that are more difficult to make. And Demo Disc is one of the more difficult videos. Open House is a more difficult video to make because we really put a lot. We play the game, we try and make it as funny as we can, and then after the fact, we try and make that video even funnier, whether it's with Photoshops or editing tricks and stuff like that. And so it's time consuming, but we'd love to do more. We're trying to hopefully get to the point where we can do more of those.
Yeah. Awesome. I look forward to it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
So thanks again, guys, for sitting here and listening to us. We know you guys are here for Mega64, and so are we.
Yeah, special thanks to Mega64 for having us.
Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate it. All right, see you later.
Thanks, guys.